In this video, I'll show you 3 ways to manage your Chrome tabs. If you're anything like me, you might have dozens of tabs open at any given time, and so a few methods to control them a little better might help. Um, the first thing I'll show you is a tool that's been around for a long time, and that is pinning tabs. You can see here I have just some tabs open, and you can see in the tabs the icon and the title. And as you know, kind of the more tabs you have, the more they shrink and the less you can read of the titles. But over here, I have tabs that are only icons. Those are pinned tabs. And to pin a tab, you just right click on it, click pin, and you'll see that pushes the tab way over to the left. So all 3 of these tabs now are pinned. And usually I only put tabs here that have recognizable icons. So I know this is a Google site, I know this is my calendar, and I know that's my Gmail inbox. And so those will always stay there. I can't move them over to the right, they'll just bounce back. So pinning them forces them into this leftmost area and shrinks them down. The nice thing though is they're always there. If I don't want those pinned, so for instance, I don't want this resource for parents I'm working on pinned, I just right click on it again and unpin it. You can see it pops back out. So now I can drag it way over here if I want. So that's pinning. The second thing is this new feature in Chrome, which is groups. I have a group here called Meet. I have a group here called Students. And you can see the color-coded lines that go below all the tabs in that group. This one I have only the one tab inside it. And I made this pink Meet group just so that I could easily find that tab anytime I needed it. I hear a ding when someone enters my Meet. I look up for the pink button, and then I can click into my Meet and talk to whomever has entered. These tabs are all having to do with student information. And so if I need to get into any of these student tabs, I know to look for this blue line or my students group tab. It's nice if you want to organize, but even better than organizing, which is nice with these 4 tabs, I can always know where they are. If I'm not using any of them at any given moment, I can click on the title here, Students, and those shrink up, which is very nice to keep organized and to just keep things looking a little bit more sane on your desktop. So I can expand them, go to whichever of these tabs I need to go to, and when I'm finished, if I want to, I can shrink them down. To create those, you can right-click on any tab. You can add that tab to a pre-existing group. So there's my students, there's my Meet tab, or I can create a new group. I can also move tabs within the group. So if I just want to rearrange these, I can move them around. I can also pull a tab out, or I can drag a tab into a group. So I don't have to necessarily right-click and add tab to a group unless I want to put it into a new group. So just grabbing and moving works within the groups as well. The third and final tool I'm going to show you for managing these tabs is something that I think more people could benefit from. It's in Settings. So I went to the 3-dot menu and Settings. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, or if you just search for Startup, in the On Startup section, be sure you've checked the box for Continue where you left off. What this does is it makes sure that when you quit Chrome and restart Chrome, you get all of your tabs back exactly the way they were before. So if I quit right now, all these tabs will go away. If I open Chrome up again, they would all come back. So it's just a good way to make sure you don't lose whatever you were working on. Of course, if you want a fresh start every time, choose one of the other options. But if you need to restart your computer and you do want everything to come back, just check that Continue where you left off button. All right, that's it for controlling tabs. Good luck.